was the last one was like accused of being
earlier
the
today.
fucking Pope's about to die.
Who fucking cares about him, dude?
You know what's funny? Have you guys seen those
up.
videos of, I think was it Costco that started selling Pokemon cards? And
Dude,
I thought I was gonna go giggity giggity.
I'm saying because I love to smoke weed. Y'all know me. I love weed.
Yes,
but
sir.
people like me should not have jobs where they have to like fucking people's lives depend on this food's checking the airplane, and I'm over here taking a blinker behind the cargo box. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
I totally agree with you.
Look. All I'm gonna say is the world's fucked up, and then someone has.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, I thought it was friendly.
Someone, they gotta relieve that stress somehow.
Dog gave me a kiss when I walked out my door earlier.
Bro, there's a lot of shit that's been going on. You know that?
Dude,
There was a rainbow earlier
The
today. What do you
fucking
mean?
Pope's about to die.
Who fucking cares about him, dude?
You know what's funny? My brother was like losing his shit about, not losing his shit, but he's like, dude, can you believe that? He's like, oh my God. I'm like,
We're
I
about to
like
see
sat there, looked at him and was like, you know how fucking old that guy is? And he was just like, what? I'm like, bro, he was being put into office or whatever in the office, into the Pope position when I was like 12. And he was already old then. Like, what the fuck? This guy's
he has
like,
bronchitis, bro.
Was that Spanish guy?
this guy's like 200 years old.
I don't know if he is.
I don't know.
That was Francis, no?
I don't know his name.
don't know.
All I know is that
I think there's been a couple, Gil, because there's been this. I know.
I hope so, because that guy's old.
All I
don't know how
remember
the
was
fuck
the
he's
last
alive.
one was like accused of being a. And then I was like,
What?
all right, I'm done.
Well,
I can't-
look up current Pope. Isn't it? What's his face? If it's not, then yeah, I'm just way out of.
bro. We don't.
Yeah,
Francis.
it's fucking Pope. Bro,
But honestly, bro, I think they're all named Pope Francis.
dude, I hope so, because they've been talking about Pope Francis since I was like in fucking.
Look, this is Benedict the what? I don't even know.
That's the last
Yeah.
one.
The one before.
Look up a list of popes.
2013. See, I was like, dude, I was like in middle school, high school when they brought in
Look
this
up
last
list of
one.
popes. Pope.
I told
the
you.
reign. The Pope reigns.
Wait. Yo, hold on. Yo,
In order?
Like,
did you see what I saw?
No, I didn't. A Pokemon?
No.
let me get some of that. Mike.
Well, I'm pretty sure they get assassinated, attempted all the time.
Let me get some of that, Mike.
He needs to start
Look,
it off.
yeah,
Bro,
look.
that's just-
They're all either named John Paul or fucking Benedict.
This is the guy that looks
know.
like the guy from Star Wars, right?
I don't know. I don't know what. I think that one was the one that was accused of being a. The other one, the one that's from 1978 to 2005, that's the one that my mom cried over when that fool died, bro. And I remember I was a young kid, and I was like, damn, I'm sad as fuck too.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, rest in peace, right? But like, I remember my mom. Hey,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
Paquita del Barrio died.
Patita, it's Paquita, dude.
I called my mom, bro. I was like, hey, she died. Are you okay? And she was like, what? She was like, I'm fine, you know?
talking about?
Damn.
Yeah. No, because I remember, she died. She cried when a couple singers died, bro.
Like
And
when was like
Selena?
Vicente, I don't know. I think she said yes. But like, I think if you think about it, bro, she was like in her mid 20s.
No, that shit was sad.
Well, she was
Selena?
like in her mid 20s, bro, when she was kind of like popping, right? So
Yeah.
I think they used to see her as like we
Like
see
their
Becky
kid.
G, bro. No, like she was just like this like Latina pop artist, you know.
Well-
It was just sad that she got assassinated.
Well, I
you
think
know?
the way they saw it was she was up and coming and young.
She was hot.
And well, the way I see it is like, how can
She's
I relate
hot.
this to something
Who you
in
talking
my
about?
life?
Pull up a
now?
picture
I'm
of
trying to think
Selena.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like her.
I'm trying to think of something. Like, there's like a YouTuber I watch, right? Like, I won't use any names or whatever.
Pretty hot.
But there's a YouTuber I watch, right? He's like about, I think he's either my age or he's a year younger than me.
I don't know.
And I've been watching him since we were like in high school when he started. And now he's like an adult and he's like talking about all this shit that he's doing. And I'm like, I'm all proud for him, almost like if he were like my kid or something. But like, he's like my fucking age. And you know, like I don't actually know the guy, but I like that whole like parasocial relationship type of shit. I think is what people felt like when she died, because it was like she was an up and coming artist.
Would
In-
you be hella sad if they died like right now?
Ooh, like
Keanu
celebrity?
Reeves.
Celebrity wise?
I'd be fucking depressed if Keanu Reeves just
Celebrity
died.
wise.
And that'd be
you know-
fucking sad. That'd be fucking sad.
Dude, such a he's in.
I don't really know much.
There's
about
so
him.
much media
Pull
that
up a picture
I
of
like.
Keanu Reeves.
There's so much media that I like that he's in. If he were to die, I just
He's
it's so sad.
He's badass, bro. He's a badass motherfucker, bro. He's like, look at him.
My favorite game is
Look at him.
Cyberpunk.
Look at that. Look
He's
at
in
that.
Sonic 3.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
in
he is.
in
He's
the
Shadow,
Sonic
bro.
3. He's Shadow.
He's fucking Shadow,
Coolest
bro.
character.
I'm gonna be honest.
Look up images.
Dude, he was in Constantine.
He has this like
Everyone remembers
swagger
him
right
for
now
that
to
role.
him that is pretty. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
How about this?
Dude, forget that. I grew up watching Matrix when I was a kid.
Matrix is a
So I was
badass
like-
fucking movie, bro.
So of course I love
seen
Keanu.
Matrix?
Yeah, I
don't
love
like it.
Matrix.
You never seen Matrix? You don't like it?
Oh,
I don't know.
But
about
you've
you,
seen it though,
bro.
right? Okay.
How do you not like Matrix and you're all about tech?
No,
bro?
that's fair. I could see not liking it.
It's literally a coding saying that coding is the shit. That's
I don't know about all that, but it's
no.
goofy as fuck.
This guy literally entered a fucking computer. That's what happened.
You know what I wish we can still do, bro?
I
Is
can
those,
I can break down Matrix, but not right now.
I wish we could still do those Xbox Lives like Netflix parties. You remember that? Where like you can like you were like
I
in
mean,
a
you
theater,
can. It's Discord.
just share screen or what? I
Yeah, you
guess.
can share screen.
No, but we used to, you can have the little avatars. They were eating popcorn and shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? You don't,
Was this on?
No, it's on
Xbox?
Xbox 360.
it was back with the 360. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was before they changed the UI, right?
No.
This is the original
Look
UI.
it up. Put it up.
Yeah,
put it
there
up.
was you could go onto the app and invite your friends into the
Netflix?
viewing.
Yeah, and then it's like a little 3D movie theater.
Oh, I don't
and
think I ever
all
used
your
that feature,
avatars
to be honest.
sit there, and then all the buttons have different actions you can do, like laugh or
Oh, so you, what the fuck?
Yeah.
yeah.
I never utilized this feature once.
Bro, this is so fucking old. Oh my gosh.
And I used to use Xbox. all the time.
Yeah, you
This is
could-
my shit
I mean,
right
this
here.
is
I remember
what This is
that.
literally what I grew up on.
I never used it because I didn't have an Xbox until like the end later on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this
I
shit.
never used
All this shit runs better than this shit now, bro.
No, for-
Like all you need is that home button. That shit came in clutch, but like,
Yeah, when you're watching porn,
huh?
You porn on the
Yeah,
internet.
you
No,
gotta
bro.
hit the
Have
home
you,
button
dude?
quick.
I have that new Xbox, right? I'm telling you, and it has this little quick play option where like I can be watching Netflix and shit, and like an hour later, I pull up Madden, and it's like right where I left off.
Okay, I can do that with the computer.
What do
No,
you got?
some games reset on PC.
Yeah, and they're running in the background.
That's
low-key.
that's not a console thingy.
No,
That's
no.
a game dependent thing.
All right, see, you can invite your friends right there, right?
Even
Yeah, dude, this is
invite
pretty
people
fucking
to
sick,
watch
dude.
it. Yeah, but
It feels better than I feel like this. I mean, yeah, you can do it with the Discord, but that's what I'm saying. I don't feel, dude, I would
yeah,
buy
no.
so many fucking little things
The
for
avatar. Oh, I
my shit.
remember
Yeah,
that,
dude,
dude.
I had an Osprey from fucking Halo. I had
Fuck that. I
I
had
had
all
a
the-
jerseys.
I grinded all the ones you can get from playing the actually just playing the game. Like remember the one for there was one for Halo
Hurry up.
Reach where you had to beat it in a certain amount of time.
Halo Reach, yeah, that's a 360
And then there was one
shit.
for Gears of War where you had to
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
it
Look, so
on the
see your
hardest
homie,
difficulty.
your homie joined and shit.
You
yeah,
get
look.
like a shirt. Let's play the fuck.
Look at that. Look at that, dude.
Wow,
Oh,
what a
that
throwback.
actually is cool.
Look, see, press Y to emote, and then yeah, look.
Yeah,
I'm weak.
and
It
you
did
would-
it right when I
No,
said
I
it. That's
get-
pretty crazy.
No, I get what you mean. Like I totally understand what you're.
It's crazy though.
But
Yeah.
I didn't even know this.
And then you had the Xbox Live party going on too, so you're
so
all like,
you would actually have the party going on at the
Yeah.
same time, right? Oh,
I don't know
thank
how good the if it was like in sync.
God. Well, it's like.
well, I think it
live
was one of it.
quality,
Was,
you know?
yeah, it's like
You know, actually, me and my high school buds in our Discord, we have a server. We call it the Xbox 360 server, and we like change the like bit rate or whatever to sound like an Xbox Live
Oh,
lobby.
wait, that's pretty funny.
So you go in there and it's like a time capsule. You're back in time.
Damn,
It's fucking hilarious.
that's crazy.
Best thing me and my buddies did on that server.
That's crazy.
Don't you miss shit like that?
I do.
Like old shitty technology that like at the time we didn't think anything of, but we go back now and it sounds like shit, but like
What do I miss?
kind of makes you go back in time. Like to me,
Have you
it's old calls.
have you seen people playing like immerse meta, like people using the VR chat thing, the meta
Yeah.
chat, and they're creating like legit 90s style bedrooms with those big TVs playing.
Oh,
I think I've seen it where it's two TVs. They have one with the
I thought that
TV.
was Apple that did that with the
No, it's not
Genie.
Apple. It was
the VR retro.
But it's you use a
dude Meta. Y'all should get one, bro. Fuck it.
this
get
one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's one of them, I think.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, yeah. Watch. Click on it. Clicked on the first one,
This one. I've seen this one before.
dude, and it's pretty fucking cool, bro. Like,
that people are just recreating this. Like, so this is a terrible listener experience. I just thought about it. I can't see fucking any of this. So
It's okay.
well, no, I mean we should
Jansport.
probably describe this shit.
It's a video, emo VR. There you go. You can watch it on YouTube.
Nice fucking description.
yo, that
Oh, but see,
poster
all that
there,
shit is
though.
modded
Basically,
though.
they're walking around,
Where
and
is it?
this looks
What?
like
The poster?
VR chat.
Poster?
No, it's
Yeah, look at
it's
that one.
That's
VR chat is getting crazy though, bruh.
Cammy from Street Fighter's probably the hottest one.
Who?
Hey, yo, I'm gonna be honest. That poster, 10 out of 10.
Cammy from
Chun-Li?
Street Fighter, bro. She's
Who's
got
that one?
that
Which one?
cold demeanor, but like hella
Who's that one?
sweet, dude. Like I don't know, man. Cammy's
Hey, this poster low key.
a fan group.
10
I'm
out of 10.
fanboying.
Anyway,
over fucking-
But yeah,
I'm supposed to be describing this shit. Anyway, yeah, it's just a.
Yeah.
It literally just looks like VR chat.
yeah.
This is pretty deep into it, bro. Because I
they're
fucked with
like
the
in
VR now, and
Old
it's
ass.
look at that shit, bro.
Oh, you know what?
Fuck.
You know what I just remembered?
They're just touring a room.
Howard TV like?
Imagine a room that you would see in like an 80s fucking movie where they're like on summer break or something.
Hey, imagine you can just start
The
jerking
ugly ass.
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
Ugly ass 70s wood walls.
Getting a fucking VHS of a
Playing
porno?
on a shitty
huh?
Getting a VHS
box
of your
TV.
first porno?
watching VHS of WWE.
First of all, fool, I don't think my room ever
What's your description?
That's a rich kid room right there, dude.
Yeah, look at that, bro. He
Rich kid.
has
My
to
guy.
be a rich kid guy, bro. Yeah, like his
Sorry,
parents
I'm
are
not an
white,
old
please.
fuck. I didn't grow up.
No
in the
Mexican grew up like that. First of all,
You
yeah.
have one, maybe two TVs.
80s.
One in your parents' room, one in the living room.
I never had a TV in my room.
No, your parents' room and the living room. That's where the two
They
TVs
lost.
were at, right?
Look at that shit, bro. My mom
Like-
would have made me clean that shit up.
Yup,
Like,
yup.
I grew up with
My
this
mom would've
stuff,
made me take off
but
that
keep
little
in mind
Poster, yup. This was everything. Every little fucking poster.
they were like
like
10. I was like,
Hey, you
Four.
getting triggered or what?
yeah, low key.
So,
Like
like,
my mom would say, like this fucking.
this
Nikki
shit was
chick,
only in
like,
my
"Get that
early
off."
life.
Yeah,
Welcome to
My
Gil's
mom would
Corner.
be coming in every 2 fucking minutes being like, "Ponte a limpiar, bro." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, this is just
Yeah,
giving
like
me
we
fucking-
had VHS. Like,
dude, he has an ECW
didn't
one,
actually-
bro. You know how fucking legendary that is?
don't worry, I'm having my own little audience. You guys are fucking.
Yo,
like,
did you
little
ever have a
kids
friend?
in
Did you have a friend that had a bunch of consoles?
Bro, you can just imagine that
Yeah.
smell in there.
See, that person.
there. Yeah,
was
and
rich
had
person.
like all the fucking games.
Exactly. That was the
Yeah.
rich kid.
He was white for sure.
No,
Was
for
it-
us,
was
he
it-
wasn't the rich kid. He was just a spoiled fuck kid.
Therefore,
Oh.
they technically had the money to buy every fucking
They,
game.
no, they didn't really have money.
I'm
It's
weak.
their
Look at that.
parents
He's
never said
fucking
no.
connecting it and everything.
But no, we had that guy. He had every Xbox 360 game you could imagine under the fucking sun.
Mhm.
This guy had. He had a pile of fucking Xbox 360 DVDs that literally was like
Ooh.
probably 5 feet fucking tall
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
ground all the way up.
What did he do with those? Do you know?
With all of them? Oh,
Yeah.
no fucking clue.
Dude,
I stopped
I-
talking to him after like 6th
did I
grade, I think.
I went to they're
Oops.
they're everywhere now.
You got to bleep that shit out.
What?
Oh, it's too bad. I mean,
Dude, there's so many fucking retro game shops now that would literally take that
Chew,
shit, bro.
please bleep that out.
I'll
What?
try.
This is for future Chew.
All right.
We're fucked on live stream. I mean, you gotta sit here.
Yeah. Well, do you know that? Because technically I'm a retro collector. Like I would collect all this shit. That shit's fucking expensive though.
Dude, yeah.
Now it is. yeah.
That ass, dude. They sell Pokemon Fire Red for $300.
Got Pokemon Yellow.
I
right there.
I have that shit in my fucking room,
So
bro.
here's a question, Chew. How come you didn't save more retro shit? Is it just because you just didn't have the space?
Well, I started doing it as soon as I started working when I was 18.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I started doing. So I started buying, boxed. My first one was a boxed Super Nintendo because that was the one I grew up with.
yeah.
So I bought that, and then I bought a boxed NES.
Wait, did you play them? Okay.
So I basically bought I fixed it up and bought like new parts and like basically restored them in a sense. So I did that with the NES, the Super Nintendo, and I also bought a 64 because I never had that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I bought those.
I want a 64.
And then I started collecting the Wii U. I still have a couple Game Boys just scattered around.
You know how crazy I went to a pulga, bro, that had a retro shop in it?
Dude,
And
That's
someone
where
was-
you get all the
Oh,
good
but-
shit.
dude, don't get me started on those fucking retro shops. Dude, I hate them with a passion. They
Oh.
oversell. They're fucking overpriced. Fuck.
Retro shop or Pulga?
No,
That's
the
huge
Pulga
difference.
retro shops.
It's just another retro shop, you know?
No, those fuckers will fucking overprice shit, dude, like fucking crazy.
Let me see.
I don't know.
So
I've ever been to.
I took a
pretty
picture of the very first fucking game that I can remember ever like playing, bro. But let me see if it has a price tag.
good. You never just kept them.
No, bro. What the fuck? They would be right now over. They would be over 20 years old right now.
I don't. Well, I have my stuff.
Look,
So I have an original copy of like.
Dude.
Of like Halo 1 from
So
the
check that.
Xbox.
If you fucking take that to a retro shop, they'll fucking want you to come in their pants, bro. Because they'll be like $50,
yeah.
and then they'll sell it for 100.
Example, like, dude, I bet you.
It's like,
I
it's
bet
not even,
you.
It's not worth anything.
No.
That's what you think, but they're
Yeah,
not.
no, you know why it
They
isn't-
literally
you know
just
why
buy
it
shit for
isn't
the
worth
box.
anything, Michael? You know why?
What I was gonna look
Because
up?
I can go on my computer right now and download Halo fucking 1 on there.
I mean,
The
that's
original
different.
version. No, it's not.
It's
It's the same thing.
No, you're
Same
emulating.
fucking
Wait,
thing.
are we talking about Master Chief Collection or OG?
No. Original OG
Xbox.
programmed to run on an Xbox. I
Yeah,
can just
that's
play it on my
badass.
PC.
Exactly.
You just pirate it, get an emulator.
I know that's different though.
So it's like this shit
Wait,
isn't worth anything.
what?
So you could technically emulate everything.
This is even true.
I know that,
See?
but look,
So it's like, what's
That's not the point, though.
but look.
Yeah, it is.
An example: if I were to go to the Pulagan flea market, I have this game right up here. It's a loose copy, right? That was the first Pokemon game I ever got, right here, Pokemon Yellow. I bet you if I go to the fucking flea market, they're gonna sell it for $80-$90.
But
Nah, look, it's not that overpriced.
that's when you go over there, Chube.
What's that?
Chube.
Hold on.
That's when you go over
look
there.
it up. Okay, G Police.
No, that's when you go over there. You kick their fucking door down. You go, I can
Dude.
emulate this shit on my PC. Give me this for $10 or I'm gonna slap you
Look,
with my
dude,
dick.
but fucking Julio that lives straight down the block that doesn't know shit about PCs, he's still stupid enough to go to a retro shop and buy an Xbox 360.
Well, then fuck that guy. You don't have to be him. You be the smart guy.
Look.
$10.
No,
I
you
guess they
don't
are a
do
little
that.
overpriced.
See, I'm
well, because
telling-
the prices are
I've
based
seen
off of
issues,
internet.
bro. I
No,
don't know.
But as an example, if you do your research properly, you could find the game cheaper.
Yeah,
Like example, if you go
Fucking-
I bet that's brand new too.
brand new $60 right there, $60 brand new.
That's bullshit.
Graded,
Fuck that.
graded. So these are the prices that generally will help. But yeah, this is how I usually.
That fool sold it for $6.
Which one?
Oh, it
Look.
was just disc one though.
No. So listen,
Just the disc.
if you were to go to the guys that have the random crap all over the fucking tarp, those guys that just have random crap.
Nah, this fool didn't have that like
Nah,
that.
this
But
guy-
okay, I get what you mean.
If you go to those guys, then yes, you can find better deals with those guys. But you have to go so early in the morning just to get a good deal. And it's not worth it for some people because those guys are on a fucking hunt. Those fuckers are on the hunt for those
Look
fucking
up Pokemon
Well, have you guys
Yellow.
have
Look
you guys
up.
seen those videos of? I think was it Costco that started selling Pokemon cards? And
Dude!
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just fucking raid the whole thing in like 5
Look up Pokemon
seconds.
Yellow. Look up how much your game is
It's like, this
worth.
is why we can't have anything nice because
Dude.
people just like
Dude.
fucking.
But it's all those traders, bro. Like honestly though.
like an example, would you collect Pokemon cards?
fuck
Damn, look at that, bro.
No, like I'm
Look at
sorry,
that.
no.
Look at that. $600 if you brought it, probably if you have it like mint condition.
Nah, honestly, I don't believe in collecting. Like,
If I had bank, I would buy that.
I believe in collecting stuff that like means shit to you.
Yeah.
I don't believe in collecting shit because, dude, this is worth something. Because
Oh, I get what you
honestly,
mean
it's
then.
not-
That's a good point.
Because honestly, it's not
Yeah,
fucking worth.
because I'd buy that
anything.
shit because I like Pokemon.
Yeah,
But I wouldn't buy no fucking Super Mario game.
yeah, because me, I like Pokemon, but I have no special connection to, the fucking yellow Game Boy version, right? So I
That's
just go
badass.
online and
That's
just
Honestly,
fucking
like-
I just
badass.
emulate it
No, for like me,
and just play it. There
like
you go.
for me, I mean, when I was smaller, I didn't get a lot of shit, like games and shit. So it was
Yeah.
harder for me. But like now, I would like example I don't have the money yet, but if I were to have the money, I would actually just collect every single Game Boy Color game, every single fucking Game Boy Color itself. Like
Yeah, but
that's-
it's because I'm assuming because Game Boy Color has a place in your heart or something.
it does, and the same thing with the Super Nintendo. It does. Those two have a special
Yeah,
heart.
so then the whole reason you're collecting is not for the love of collecting. It's more for the love of what you're collecting.
But let me tell you this,
Like, you don't care about the price.
a little bit.
I mean, you care about the price if you have to buy it for like. Yeah.
No. So let me tell you this.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. huh?
No. Well, let me explain. Let me explain a little part to that too. I didn't grow up with the NES, the Nintendo original Nintendo,
Yeah.
because that was before our time, right?
Yeah.
I will still collect it. There is one game out there that is fucking expensive as fuck, and it's a fucking Nintendo World Championship cart, and it goes for like a crazy amount, like 500, I think.
But why do you want to get it?
What? A world championship? What?
Mike doesn't hear you.
World Championship. This one. This fucker goes for crazy prices.
18,000.
No, that's a cheap one. The OG.
That's a cheap one. No, okay.
No, there is one.
Oh.
What the fuck, dude? 16,000 is not cheap.
But why is it so expensive?
Because it's gold or what?
This is the one, the reproduction.
But again, why is it expensive?
It just people want
Because
it.
it's gold.
Yeah. Yeah.
Explanation.
It does
Thanks,
go for
buddy.
crazy prices though.
Wait, so you want it just to have it?
Just to have it, yeah. Just to have it.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Like an
yeah. Like,
example.
I don't know.
Like the NES. Look at this. This is fucking $11,000.
Why?
What is that?
It's a.
I know Tetris is
It's
big.
a world championship fucking cart.
Dude, I can just go play like Tetris Effect.
Oh, that's fucking.
It's a
But
better
that's an
game.
example. Like some games, I just want to have them too. I just want to complete
Yeah,
that.
but why?
I don't know.
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
I don't know, bro. It's like a.
You have to have a reason.
I don't know. I think it's because my OCD is like I want to complete.
Is it that, or
He
do you
wants
just
to
want
be better
flex?
than us, bro.
You just want to
He
flex.
wants to flex. There's nothing wrong
All
with
right,
that, though.
so that's
I
it.
know.
Just doesn't mean you want to flex.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is. This is it right here.
I will always have more respect for Flexer than like.
That's a 6.5
ridiculous.
graded.
That is.
That's not even a good grading.
No, but this is the cart that I was talking about. There's a repo cart, reproduction cart, but this is the cart that goes for crazy amount by itself. I think this is actually.
Where is
cheapest.
this bitch at? In a museum or something?
No, you can just buy it online. It's
See,
coming-
dude, though, that's the fucking clutch thing about going to fucking
look at that.
pulgas and going to these fucking marts.
They
You-
don't always.
What if you have shit? What? Huh? No, bro. They'll fucking have some shit. You're all like, bro, this should be.
Oh, what the fuck? Who's gonna buy a what? The fuck?
I don't know. That's probably just stupid shit, bro.
Scam.
Yeah, that's all just.
Okay, if this is a sealed copy, then maybe. Oh damn, that box is actually pretty good condition. Look here.
That's fake. That has to be fake.
I don't know. That looks like a really.
They
cool box.
found it in someone's garage. They're
Dude.
like,
It's open box.
they're like, oh, what is it, like 200,000? Yeah, dude, this thing collector's item.
Yeah, this
bro.
is the shit like that like Drake buys, bro. That's that shit like Logan Paul buys.
Yeah, that Logan Paul where they don't.
I know.
They don't do the research. They don't know.
They just-
they
it
just
just-
buy the first
yeah.
thing they find.
Like,
turns out it was a fucking scam.
like as an example, would you buy the Resident
No.
Evil 4 chainsaw controller?
Oh. Yeah, but that's not because I'm buying it because, oh my god, dude, it's such a collector.
I feel like
I'm
he'll
buying
just-
it because I fucking love RE4. Like
But-
that's my favorite game of all fucking time. Like, brother, man, I still have the original copy that I used to play as a kid in my room right now.
Yeah, I feel like Gil would just buy
Like-
one like if he finds it cheap.
Yeah,
like,
I just
he'll
buy the
it.
cheapest one, but I'm
I
not
don't-
gonna
look
buy
at-
a mint.
Yeah, I don't think he was
condition
gonna fucking. Yeah,
I
bro.
don't care about that.
Yeah, no, because I went to this pulga and I saw a bunch of Guitar Hero controllers and I was like,
That's just going crazy right now. Too.
that's what I was saying, bro. I was like,
Oh, Chu's been collecting those for years now.
yeah, and I thought about you and I was like, fuck, dude, because I even sent him pictures of the Persona 5 one, and I was like, oh, I don't know if this shit means anything, but it was valued like at $80, and I was like, that's crazy.
Nah, there's certain things I'll collect. There's certain things I won't. But yeah, like all the retro
No, but this dude that was selling the guitars, it was some fool like somewhere
random dude.
else, and he just had them like on
See.
the piso for like $3.
Dude, if you would have bought them, you could buy parts for them and just restore them, sell them for crazy.
That's what
money.
I was thinking, but my girl would never understand that shit.
Your girl won't understand. collecting.
No, fool, she's not gonna understand that
But
shit.
she understands The Sims and paying like $80.
That's
Because
what
she's
I'm
like
saying,
the
bro.
rest of us.
Like
who
The
are
Sims, and then she buys the DLC for full price. Like, no offense, it's the same thing.
Wait, what the fuck?
The DLCs?
Wait, your girlfriend buys all the DLCs in Sims?
Yeah,
Bro, how do you guys have money? You guys
it's
are
called
so
working,
poor.
guy.
Nah, fuck that, bro.
Like-
that's your whole paycheck,
Dude,
bro. That's just so
how much is
expensive.
The Sims whole collection right
Yeah,
now?
I want to know. Wait, look this shit up. Sims are pretty fucking...
I feel like you shouldn't be talking because you just you spend shit up the ass too, bro.
Okay, that's different.
And
No,
plus,
I'm
I'm
just-
pretty sure we all been victims of like fucking app.
Oh, no,
games
yeah,
and
just
shit.
spending hella... No, I agree, just spending hella money.
That's what I tell her not to do. Is but she doesn't even. So there's in The Sims, there's difference between like bonus things where it's like attachments, and then there's.
Bro, listen, you don't have to explain it to me. I get it, bro. I play God, dude. Michael,
so she doesn't buy those little attachments.
Michael,
she buys like a full update. You
Michael,
know?
I play fucking gacha games. Those are just straight up gambling. So I get it.
Yeah. See, so the extendo ones are 10, and then the expansions are 40.
It's just I just want to know how much. Holy.
1,200.
Hey, bro, my girl got a good job, bro.
Nah, that's not as bad as fucking the train one. Look at you know which one I'm talking about, right? There's a train game on Steam that has
Euro
like,
Train.
I don't know what it's called, but it has
Euro
like
Train.
a fuck ton of DLC, and I think they added it all up, and it's like a fucking ridiculous amount.
Euro Train game.
It's like a fuck ton. Yeah, it is that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just a train simulator, and they sell like every train known to man on
I'm
there.
pretty sure fucking fanatics buy them though.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, they do it. It's like so fucking much.
and
It's
they
crazy.
have every fucking thing, and I think it's worth
Hey,
thousands.
though,
It's
these
worth
these
thousands,
simulators
yeah.
are crazy though.
But yeah, I don't understand why it, like no offense to her, but like she buys the packs to have everything, but she doesn't understand collecting.
Well, I mean, Gil was having a hard time understanding.
Well, exactly,
Yeah,
but
I
then-
understood it. I
and then-
just was curious.
like I'm curious why a girl doesn't
how you
understand.
guys aren't broke.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. Collecting
Shit's
in a sense.
expensive.
It's not collecting.
So if you were to buy, the example, like the Guitar Hero guitars that were all, broken and fix them up, sell them for more, she wouldn't understand that? You just said she didn't.
So the way she sees it, and the way I see it too, is you're collecting a bunch of junk. Because now, if you're saying what you're saying, you gotta now spend money to probably get them sold in the first place, dog. And plus, you gotta spend time disassembling them now, cleaning them.
That's the part I love doing. Trust me. Like it's
That's
not,
what I'm saying. If you like doing it, that's
like-
fine.
Yeah,
Like-
that's why he's a whole tool thing. What, you
Yeah,
think
like-
he actually works on stuff?
dude.
He's
no,
not a man's man.
I'm a fucking.
Have you ever sold shit?
No, actually, yeah, I did sell my collection. I did sell everything before. So all the NES.
Yeah.
stuff.
So what the fuck? So
Yo,
you
what'd
collected all this
for? You
shit.
sold it all?
Well, I needed the money, so I had to sell it eventually.
Then what was the point of buying it in the first
sad.
place?
Well, I sold it a couple
No,
years later. That was years
no.
later. It wasn't like that amount. It was like
he
maybe-
was at a point.
I
where
feel
he
like
needed
that's just
money.
sad, bro,
That's
'cause
sad,
It was
bro.
sad.
Because for me, I can just honestly sell my computer too if I needed money.
Yeah.
But like I feel like I gonna need it. And
No.
you
I
know.
sold it because I had to. Like, I mean, this is when I was like broke. I mean, eventually I had to, so I had to do it. I mean,
I sold my guitar.
huh?
I just sold my guitar. I've had to think.
But yeah, like that, I did it. I mean, I miss my shit. Trust me, dude. I miss that shit. I mean, I'm starting to get to it, dude. The Game Boys and all that shit. I remember buying it as a lot for like $50.
but like that shit doesn't hurt you, bro. Like
It did.
having to sell all that shit and now you want to
No.
do it again.
I have some of it. Trust me, I have.
Like,
some
what do you
of
got to sell it again in the
You know what's
future?
funny?
bro?
I had old Guitar Hero, like a full Guitar Hero set, and we just gave that shit away like a couple years ago. So I could have just given if I kept that for some reason, I could have given that.
Oh, dude, the fucking OG Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bro, are worth so much
Oh,
money.
yeah, I
and
know,
I used to
Robert-
just rub my dick with them and shit, bro.
My fucking brother
Look
showed
up
me.
Go for it.
He showed
Dark
me a
Magician.
video of a fucking guy opening a pack of Pokemon cards, and he was naming all. He's like, "Holy fuck, this one's worth hella." I'm like, "Wait, I had that card when I was like
Dude,
8 years old."
dude,
I'm like,
Dude, all right.
oh fuck.
Let me get to. It's not a
I
tangent.
wish I kept it.
No, it's not a tangent. We'll get to your
I
thing.
think it's like $1,000
But
bucks.
okay, you just reminded me of a
Card.
story when my cousin used to work at this card shop way back in the day when Yu-Gi-Oh was just starting out.
Mhm.
They give us the starter set for Kaiba, dude.
That's
Me and my
hot.
Oh,
brother.
what the fuck? That's hella old.
That's hella
That's
old.
how you
That's
know it's
hot.
old.
That's hella old, and that had
That's hot.
the blue eyes white dragons.
I know.
I had 2 of them,
I know.
and they go for a crazy amount of money
yeah,
nowadays.
yeah, they do.
Dude,
Yeah.
I fucking missed out.
Okay, well, look it up.
I
Look
wish
up a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I think the only thing I got rid of that I wish I kept was like my
Yeah, look at that
my
shit.
original Wii. I still had the Wii.
I mean,
wish
they're
You should look it up, bro. Go to a fucking retro shop and
No, I don't care. I don't care
50,000
that
for
much
a
now.
10.
they'll literally buy it if you're missing a whatever. They'll still buy it.
No,
Mm, they
honestly,
don't have
dude. Honestly, if you want to collect, the best way to do it is going to the flea markets. It's wicked.
Look, honestly, bro, I feel
I
like
don't
all
wanna
that shit is
collect those.
bullshit too. Cause look, not only did you, if you had it, like, if you want, like, dude, for instance, say we did keep the fucking card, it's gonna not. You first gotta spend money to fucking get it graded, and I heard it takes over about a year
No.
for you to
Hella
even.
money.
Yeah, dog, and then it's gonna get graded a fucking 7 because it's got fucking
Grading?
cum stains and it's
Grading's a
Oh my
scam.
god. The fucking
That's how mine would look.
Chinese one.
Nah, mine will not be
Oh
Chinese.
my god. I know. I remember someone had the Chinese ones.
Oh, I had a Chinese Pokemon card.
I had a
Back in
I had
the
a
day.
friend. I had a friend that was fucking into Yu-Gi-Oh before.
There's no way you can get that, dog. They only sell that in Japan. The only way you can get that is if you
No.
fucking bought it online, which was not a thing back then.
It was a thing.
Online trading for young kids when they were fucking in
Let me
2000.
let me tell you
no,
this.
what was they talked to their cousin who knew their uncle, some weird shit like that.
yeah.
But
Basically, my friend, he used to get a lot of not collector shit, but like
Chinese shit?
oddity stuff that he wouldn't be able to get his hands on normally. It was because he had an uncle that lived with him, and he was just like a big ass nerd who was like hella into this shit.
you could adjust it. By the way.
I know,
But
yeah.
Look up a
so it's
no.
like-
What doesn't matter.
No,
but-
I had a friend that was into Yu-Gi-Oh when I said when it was. I think this was 2005 when it was its prime. This guy had the 3 god cards, like when it was crazy. He had I think Exodia too, and this guy was playing competitive. I think.
Dude, nah. Once I got into competitive, you realize these god cards ain't shit.
Oh no, I know.
Oh,
fucking
no,
worthless.
No, this is
They're
like
worthless.
beforehand, like before it was like that thing. Like this was 2005. I know for a fact in high school I had friends that were playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
During GX and shit.
I hated GX by the way, but yeah.
Well,
Never played.
you know, you
Yeah, I
got
know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's
Awesome.
2009.
elemental heroes were a thing back then. Dude, I
Smack
fucking
on.
traded that #1 rare dragon card for fucking a bunch of bullshit cards because I was a kid. But,
Yeah, me too. I traded like I remember like a fucking idiot. I traded like a really rare, like you know how
First
like
edition.
in Pokemon they're like the EX and like the super
Mhm.
rare cards you're not supposed to be able to pull. I didn't understand any of that concept at all as a little 8-year-old kid, like an idiot, and some like older 6th grader or something traded me my EX card that I got that I didn't know it was that rare, that apparently I got like fucking 4 of them or something.
Which one was it? We'll look it up.
Nah, I have no fucking clue now.
Mm.
That's how little it meant to me back then. I was just like, ooh, Pokemon card shiny. And it's like, oh, all the other kids want them, so I want them. But I traded that fucking EX card for like a fucking toy and like a bag of chips or like some stupid ass shit.
That sounds like a good trade.
No,
bro.
that was
as
it
a
was-
kid, that sounds like a fucking
As a
sick
kid,
trade.
was a sick
Yeah,
trade.
that sounds like a
bro,
sick-ass trade.
I
Back
was
then.
A bag of chips, bro.
bag of chips
To yourself.
To yourself.
When you were a kid, that come on.
And I think the toy was like a little one of those old like
a fucking
digital-
toy
A
too.
McDonald's toy?
no, but it wasn't
Did it make
McDonald's one.
noises?
It was a legit one. Like
It was electronic.
well, yeah, it was like those McDonald's
Yeah,
ones, but it was a
yeah.
legit one. You had to actually like buy at the store.
Was
Oh,
it
that's
the
even more.
pirated?
Yeah, that's worth
They're
it.
like or they're pirated.
The
or
pirated
something.
one with the fake ass fucking Tetris with the fucking.
I don't remember what the game was though, but it must have been hella fun because I was
I
like,
don't know,
fuck
Gil.
yeah.
Don't beat yourself up, man.
But
That
it
a
was
good trade.
no, as a kid, because I was like 7 maybe. Like I was at that age where I didn't know fucking anything. I was just like, ooh, Pokemon on TV, fun.
Pokemon was the devil.
shiny. All the other kids like, hell yeah. So I traded that, and I think it was that and like something else. I don't remember the specifics.
It's all good,
Probably
bro.
like a fucking stuffed animal or some dumb shit. I
That's
was
even
hella,
more,
I hella
bro.
like
Holy
collecting.
shit.
I hella like cartoon stuffed animals when I was a kid.
Damn, dude.
So like I traded that, and then looking back on it now, when like I've learned more about this type of shit, I'm like, wait, you're telling me those cards were actually really hard to get, and I just traded away like probably half of them for like the dumbest shit ever. I'm like,
bro, I have ever told.
like,
Don't
man,
even
I
look
was
that
a
shit up right now,
dumbass
bro. You're gonna
kid.
trigger
Fuck
me,
The black. This one. I remember this one. This
dude. Do you fucking remember that one time I went to the
He's already
fucking card
triggered,
shop
bro.
Huh?
in San Ho and I had my fucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Oh yeah.
And I fucking told that
This
fool like, yo,
guy's
check
like
this fucking
shit,
card
bro.
out. It's a
Holy
fucking, it's a, hey Gil,
Time
what
to
do
put
you
a
think?
dent.
If you fucking pulled a misprint, don't you think that's worth something?
Now it is.
Misprints are always worth hella. Just
That's what I'm fucking saying. So I went up to,
misprints are the only exception when it comes to collecting to me, because like that actually is something super rare, because that's not supposed to happen.
I'm gonna be honest. Before you finish there, I think now misprints are worth more money beforehand.
Because the technology
Look
is
up
getting
red. Look up.
the technology is getting way better at not fucking up.
Look
like
up
that.
red eyes, darkness dragon. I don't know.
Darkness Dragon.
Look up darkness metal.
Oh
dragon.
my god, dude,
Look up darkness metal dragon.
this guy, that homie had that card too. I know, right? They're fucking fire.
It's almost like
Look, I don't know which fucking red eyes I had, bro, but it was a fucking misprint. And I fucking went up to that car dealer dude and I was like, how much can I get for it? He's all like, I fucked up. I don't know if you remember, but I think I fucked up because I was showing people my card, bro. So I feel like for him, it looked like I was like how do you say it? Like he was like just like he was flexing out here in my shop type shit.
oh,
Cause I go up to him, I was like, yo, how much you think I can get for this card? He's all like, we don't even take those here.
damn,
He didn't even want
he
to look
just
at my
blew
card,
your
bro.
ass
He didn't even
off.
want to look at my card, bro.
Damn.
Nah, he was uppity. He was.
That's
just
what I'm
like,
saying,
he
bro.
was
He felt like a
butthurt.
bitch, probably, bro.
No,
And
he
I
felt
feel,
like a bitch.
I feel like I could have sold. I sold it for $30.
He
but
saw your dick, looked at his, and then he was just like, "Fuck."
So bigger.
I
then
feel
when
like
he showed
I
up,
feel
he's
like the card game is probably like the safest game, bro. Because like even if you pull cards, you don't get them graded. You can still fucking find some food.